In this video lecture, we will be looking through different modifying options available in AutoCAD 2010. So we'll start with the move, then we'll be explaining copy, rotate, mirror, etc. in a logical order. So how can you define move? If you draw any drawing object, let us say I am going for 300 as the radius, and you need to displace this object from one location to other location, then you can name this as move or translation. So if you go to move command, you can select the object first, then you need to press enter, then you will be prompted to specify the base point of the movement, which point you need to refer as the 0 location for your reference, that is the base point. You click this, then the second point, that is the destination, you can specify by typing the proper coordinate system. Maybe I need to move to 700 and in y0. So this object will be moved to that set distance, and you can get the final object at that destination. And now we'll look into the copy command. The difference between move and copy is it creates a replicate object or objects from the master object, and also you can specify the distance. I am selecting the object first, then press enter, then you can select the base point and you can give the distance for the copy wherever you need to copy the object. And also you can do some advanced operation through copy that we will discuss. Let us say this is the object and I need to copy in a regular fashion, maybe the numbers with the number of columns or number of rows. I will go to the copy command and I will select the target, then I will press enter, then I can directly go to the mode and I can select here multiple or single. If you need single, only single copy will be made. I am selecting the base point, I am selecting the target, so this command will be executed. In other way, you can do the copy through array operation. I am selecting the base point. After selecting the base point, you can see right click, get the array. Once you select the array, you can select enter number of item to array. I am selecting 5. You can see the 5 item, wherever you show the direction, that will be copied in that particular rows or column or any other direction. So this is the new enhancement which you can get in AutoCAD 2012. So primarily this copy command you can use for duplicating or creating the replicate object from the master object. Just like that, we look through the rotate command, and for that I am creating some reference object, that is line with a specified distance, maybe 1000, and this is my object where I look and use this rotate command. So rotate command you can use to rotate the drawing objects or object in anti-clockwise order. If you go to rotate command and select the object and you press enter and you specify the base point and you can specify the rotation angle, let us say 45. This 45 is in anti-clock. You may require to rotate this object in clockwise. I am going for undo to get back to the previous position. Undo auto on and go to U enter. You will get the original object in the original location. I need to rotate this in clockwise. So there is a system variable associated with this clock or anti-clock rotation default that you can keep ANG angular dir direction, and once you press enter you can see the default value is set with 0. You can change this for clockwise 1. Then if you go to rotate and select the object and you specify the base point, then you specify the rotation angle that will be in the clockwise order. Other than this, you can also copy while doing rotation. You go to rotate, you select the object, press enter and specify the base point, then you can go for right click and go for copy, and then you can specify the required angle. In this case you can see the original object is in its own position and another copy is being rotated. Suppose already you have some rotation and you need to rotate this object to some new angle. This also can be done by using rotate command. You can type through command, or you can use this dashboard panel or ribbon interface also. You can use arrow and you can execute rotate command as well. So select the object for rotation this, specify the base point, this is the base point, and here I am selecting right click reference and specify the reference angle. Already this is rotated 45 degree, so my reference angle will be 45 and new angle is 67. That means collectively this will be rotated 67 minus 45 and the total angle of rotation will be 67. This is very interesting and which you can do through your reference object. This is, you can say, this is 67, but before we have rotated to 45, so no need to calculate the difference like 67 minus 45 how much, and then you can also do rotation. But in case of reference, directly this reference dimension can be considered and you can do your rotation.